I'll Geek. Welcome to another episode of I'll Geek, and today we have a fan request video for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you all our subscribers. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching our videos and giving us recommendations of what you guys want to watch and what you guys want us to go over. So before we move forward, please remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another episode of I'll Geek. And if you guys want some I'll Geek gear, please let us know at OutGeek14@gmail.com. We still have some shirts left over. They are selling pretty fast, so thank you guys for your support. We have gray, black, small, medium, and large shirts left.
Yeah, if you purchase a shirt, post it on your social media with a picture. Continue to like and comment, subscribe like you guys always do. This is done because of a fan's comment. So
yeah,
if you want something for us to talk about on the show, hit us up on our comments. We'll find a way to bring the show. You send it to, or the toy, send it to us. Just let us know. We'll find a way.
And let's get ready to geek out.
They're playing our song. Come on, bros, let's ride.
Oh, no, you don't. This time, I'm getting in on the action. I've got it.
Sorry, Charlie girl, but this is a job for men. Studley man.
Welcome back, guys, and today we have the mice from Mars.
Biker mice from Mars.
Biker mice from Mars.
Biker
I really butchered that name. Biker mice from Mars.
Yeah.
We do have a cool episode playing out on the background here. So let's go ahead and check it out, guys. If you guys are our age, you guys know what Biker mice from Mars are. I know I remember them growing up and watching them. It was pretty cool. It's just mutated, kind of like the Ninja Turtles, but big mice on bikes.
It's the name.
They had Harleys. They were always in the bike shop, repairing their motorcycles and, just being renegades. So really, really cool show for kids growing up in the 90s. Probably not something you would watch nowadays in the cartoon world. It was pretty like a manly kind of show for kids growing up.
I mean, I never watched it. I knew it existed. I never actually sat. I don't know. I knew it existed. It was on, and I never actually sat down and watched it as a kid.
So this was debuted like 1993.
Yes.
So it was that 90s kids, show. I was, I don't know, like 5 years old, 6 years old watching this show. So it was cool. My favorite mice was the right here, Mr. Vinnie. And they do have kind of cool Italian names. We got Vinnie, we got Modo, and then we got Throttle. But Throttle is more like, all right, he's when you're named Throttle, you already know you're the baddie, right?
Yeah.
You got the hot girl, you got the hot bike, and you're the leader of the little gang here.
Yeah, so. Literally the leader. I mean, Throttle. That's such an awesome name. And then also, real quick before we go on about the Biker Mice from Mars, I want to thank my cousin Kareem. He was watching, a big fan of the show, constantly commenting, and he was like, "Can we do it with one of my toys?" And I was like, "Yeah." Send them right. We have previous fan videos, so we appreciate fans' interactions. If you want something, we'll show it on the show. You send it to us, or we'll find it. So I wanted to do a shout out for pretty much our number one fan, if you will.
Yeah, definitely. No, thank you for sending us these cool toys. We're gonna go ahead and unbox these and get them out of the box, and we will talk a little bit more about them. But before we do that, we want to talk a little bit more about these mice. They're really cool.
Yes.
We have Modo here. He is pretty much the like cyborg. It kind of gives me kind of like the cyborg from DC Universe. He's gray, has a metal arm. He looks like he's the muscle of pretty much
definitely
the biker mice.
I think if I remember correctly, he was voiced by Dorian Harwood. Kareem, correct me in the comments later. But I like his little thing in the back that he's like not the fastest thinker, but he's actually kind-hearted kind of dude. He listens to the radio. I like him. He sounds like, I think if I watched the show, I think he probably may have been my favorite. I never really, like I said, I knew it existed as a kid. It probably played in the background once, but I never actually watched it. Yeah. He's pretty cool. I know. Since you brought him up, is there anything special why you like him? I know you say he's like a muscle.
He's my favorite one was Vinnie, because he had the cool bike. At least I thought he had the coolest bike out of all the three mices. He's always working on it and whatnot. But I remember watching this show. I don't really remember it. Like, I don't really remember like the shows like in detail.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Ninja Turtles. I remember I watched them, but I don't remember all the stories.
Yeah, like it's like you grew up watching it. It was playing in the background. You maybe sat down and actually watched it.
No, is he okay if we open these? Or?
Yeah.
No, because I think this one.
No, if you send it to us, we're opening it.
Okay. I want to make sure. Kareem, I asked Mr. Cousin here, so you get on him if anything.
But it sounds like a personal problem. You already know he watches all our episodes. He knows we open it. Unless you have one open in the bottom. No, he has a tape on this too.
No, I think he probably just bought them to send it to us.
Okay.
So No, but biker mice is really cool. As I open this, I want to talk a little bit more about other 90s. You tell me what some of the 90s that you used to watch. I remember I used to watch Street Sharks.
Yep.
Street Sharks was pretty cool, and it was also a really well-known actor. One of them was Vin Diesel. That's where he pretty much started voicing Street Sharks.
Yeah.
So I forgot which one he voiced. I want to say he voiced the leader of the Street Sharks. So that one was the Great Blue Shark.
Did he start quoting family?
Yeah, he was all about family.
Oh, so he started early.
He started early. Oh, whoa. His head came off.
Yeah. So little did you guys know, Al works for Limburger, the Biker Mice from Mars villain, so he just decapitated Modo over here. Paid assassin for you.
All right, so it's a really cool figure. Really pretty tall. Pretty tall dude.
Yeah, nice.
Pretty badass looking with a patch, and his earrings really this is what 90s kids used to watch, man.
Oh yeah, his aura just screams 90s.
Yeah, we're gonna set him up here for now. He does come with some different types of heads. So we got this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have a helmet, a bike helmet. So if he's riding a bike, so that's pretty cool. We got the visor on, and we got his eye patch. You can really see it in there. It's not painted. It's pretty cool. We got some ray guns. We got 2 and 3 sets of hands for hand gestures. You have to hold the gun, some close-up fists. We got ray gun, and I guess they are fans of chili dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's in the 90s.
It's in the 90s. So we have a hot dog there just to hold it and eat it. So this is Modo. This is the muscle and not too bright of a thinker of the gang. You know, the gang needs to be always balanced. You have to have the brains. You have to have the brawn and the courage. Right?
He's pretty much the Knuckles equivalent, I guess.
Yeah, he's the Knuckles equivalent.
I mean, according to the box, he likes baseball. He really likes baseball. I mean, I like it. It's actually a very posable toy, too.
It is a very posable toy.
Like, I mean, like...
You know what? I should just let you pose all my figures because you really do some cool poses.
I just
cool poses.
trying to think of him like
There you go. Look at his tail holding him up.
Oh.
There you go.
Limburger assassin right there.
Limburger. The famous Limburger.
Yeah.
So next we have Throttle.
Throttle, voiced by Ron Perlman. You know, famous voice actor. Everybody knows Ron Perlman.
Who else does he voice?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. I actually forgot. Now that you put me on the spot right now. I know he voiced one of the turtles. I think he voiced one of the turtles.
Turtles?
Yeah, I forgot which turtle. I just know Ron Perlman is a very famous voice actor.
He does. Yeah, he is. I've heard a lot of his name too. It's okay.
And
I get that too when you get put on the spot and you forget stuff.
I see it. Let's go. He also comes with a set of hands, face, gun, chili dog, and that's
mice that eat chili dogs.
I assume
this guy must have been a Sonic the Hedgehog fan, and he created his own type of cartoon.
Nice. I like the detail.
I like how they put it from Mars, and they put just 2 random antennas on top of their heads, and hey, they are Martians from Mars.
They're from Mars. I think Vinnie, with Vinnie's, I think Mondo has better articulation in my opinion.
Mondo.
I mean, his tail. Okay, I was worried his tail didn't move, but it did. It was just a little stiff out the box. Comes the gun. Don't know what this is. I assume it looks like a man.
It's probably like a manhole.
Yeah, manhole launcher or like rims.
Yeah, no, it's probably a manhole launcher.
And I know, like I said, he was voiced by Ron Perlman, and also little note that Kareem sent me that he has like his girlfriend, I think Carbine. I think she's still Mars. I think they're fighting if I remember correctly, there's a war going on. She's pretty much staying behind. And Vinnie in the box is pretty cool. Like he's the cool, calm, collective leader archetype. He's prime like he looks like a cooler Leonardo probably because he's the leader.
Well, that one's Throttle.
Yeah, Throttle. Oh yeah, Throttle. My bad. If I said Vinnie, correct me later. Look at that.
Hey, your cousin's gonna get upset.
Yeah, see, he lets me down too many times. I let him down a few times, but yeah, Throttle's pretty cool. And his girlfriend Carmine. Whoops, I don't know. I saw Vinnie in my mind with Vinnie. I like her. I mean, he's a cool collective leader. You can't go wrong with him. I mean, he has these cool looking shades. They pose him up too.
Yeah, you do the posing. From now on, man, you're a genius when it comes to poses.
I want to go that far.
Then we have Mr. Vinnie here. We got I don't know. They could have done them better with the faces. The faces are kind of
Vinnie's
strange looking.
In my opinion, Vinnie's the worst looking one.
Yeah,
his eyes.
He looks like a cousin of a sister.
He looks doped up in drugs.
Yeah. And then his tail doesn't really move as much as the other one.
It's probably stiff. Like you have to play with it first because that was the same thing with Throttle. Mm-hmm. Now I can move his tail. And
oh yeah, you're right.
Yep. And then I think he was like he and correct me on Vinnie because I couldn't remember the name. It's Ian something.
Okay.
I know his actor is in Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a weird twist. But I still think his eyes are the weirdest one. They really should have fixed his eyes. Like he's staring into your soul.
Just like this one, he's like really, like he probably had some great chili dogs, and he's just out there all spaced out, like and he has a crush on their mechanic.
Yeah,
right? Charlie. Yep. So I mean he is like the the courage and the funny and crazy.
Yeah, he's a hothead.
The hothead. Yep.
Yeah, the guy that's chasing after the women.
Yep.
He's the skirt chaser.
90s cartoons for you.
Oh, yeah.
And he does come with 3 hand gestures. He does have also a chili dog. He does have some claws, some like crowbar here to fix his bike or probably fight the villains.
Oh yeah.
And then he has 2 heads that you can shift. Also, he has a helmet for his bike. Again, his bike, I thought it was the coolest out of all these 3. That's why I liked him the most, is because his bike.
I mean, bikes, you pretty much associate if their bike is cool, they're cool.
Yep.
I mean, these toys are pretty awesome nonetheless. Like I said, Biker Mice from Mars, I knew existed. Never actually watched the show myself, but I might give it a shot. I mean, from the clips that we were watching before the show, it's it's definitely such a 90s show.
It is a 90s show. And then talking about 90s shows, I used to watch Street Sharks, which was one of the voice actors was Vin Diesel.
Yep.
And I love myself and my brother some SWAT Cats. So
SWAT Cats was awesome.
We used to play like we were, they're 2 brothers, so we were brothers and we were still brothers.
I hope you're still brothers.
but yeah, we used to play like we were them. So that was pretty cool. They were pretty much, grown cats, and they had a cool jet that was hidden on a hidden base under a what
was it, like a junkyard? I remember
a junkyard. Yeah.
The one show that comes to mind is Extreme Dinosaurs. It felt like it's just the Street Shark cousins. They look to me the same, like art style. Probably was the same company.
Probably was.
But yeah, these guys are pretty cool. Like I like the articulation's nice. I think out of all of them, my favorite's Mondo. Okay. Yeah, I like him out of all of them. And then Throttle's a close second. Vinnie needs to get his eyes checked because his eyes just stare into your soul, and it creeps me out.
He's high on something, but he is the hothead. But we just have to post him with the bike helmets. I think that's probably will fix it definitely.
I mean, his demon red eyes, but like. Cool toys. I think honestly, I love the accessories. This one is Throttle's.
The shoot? Oh,
yeah, it shoots. It's pretty cool. Like you literally could push the trigger, launches the disc. It reminds me of a disc launcher from Bionicle. Honestly, so I just keep playing with it. But like, you watched the show a little bit, right?
Yeah, really cool.
Really cool. I might give it finally a real watch one day because Vinnie has his eyes.
Vinnie is the cool with the shades, so you don't get to see his eyes.
I mean, Throttle.
Yeah.
See, Vinnie screams like a leader name. That's why I'm just so stuck with it.
It's the Italian.
It's the Italian.
Vinnie. But this guy has the cool jacket, or the vest, or the bike jacket. He has the tattoos. He has his gun there.
Packing heat.
He's packing heat.
When you're bikers, gangs, you can probably packing heat because they have some interesting array. Their rogue gallery is pretty cool. The only one that comes to mind is Limburger because I can't remember. I remember Bree. I remember Bree, and then the other guy in Mondo's box. I think Knuckles, something like that. He kind of ripped off his arm, made him to a cyborg. I really think it's a cool franchise. I never grew up watching it. I knew they existed. I might actually start diving deeper into it.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think I did see some Street Shark toys in Target, so I might go ahead and let's dive into the 90s cartoons and do some videos on that. I'm sure all the guys that watch our videos are from the 90s and 80s. So really cool. Thank you for sending us these figures, and it was really cool to go over and reminisce and the old nostalgia that it is by Biker Mice from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars. Yes, thank you once again, Kareem, for this donation. It's not donation. I'm not keeping them. I'm sending them back. But
he wants to keep Throttle and Vinnie and Modo.
I'll keep Mondo, but Vinnie, you can have Vinnie back. I don't want him to stare at me like that. But like, I actually might pick one up. It's probably gonna be Mondo because I think I actually really like his articulation.
He does have a lot of different colors.
Yeah,
and so does Throttle. Yeah, Vinnie's kind of.
It's the eyes. It's the eyes, man. I just don't care much for his eyes. He's been staring too long on Charlie, and his retinas are burnt. But yeah, the 90s has such cool animal superheroes.
Yeah.
Like the
Turtles, SWAT Cats,
Street Sharks, Extreme Dinosaurs. It's like whatever sounded cool.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah, I mean literally, animal and cool term, they combined it together and they made something like this. So it's just
Beast
the 90s
Wars.
vibe. Oh yeah, Beast Wars. This is a 90s vibe. It just feels cool. I mean, I like them.
Definitely.
Let's rock and ride!
So that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember, if you want us to do a video on a special genre, toy, cartoon, let us know and we will more than happy to do it for you guys. So remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another episode of Our Geek, and leave us a comment.
Yeah, leave us in the comment below. Did you watch Biker Nights from Mars? You know why Vinnie's eyes are bloodshot red? Did you watch any other shows like SWAT Cats, Street Sharks, Extreme Dinosaurs? Anything 90s, cool animal 90s cartoons, let us know. I'm pretty sure there was hundreds of them.
Definitely. And always remember, geek out. This is our style of...
This is our style, our generation of art. When you say, you know how some people have art display in their house, statues, busts. We have these toys that we like to display.